My name is Carson. Welcome back to Thrifty Garage, a channel where we do everyday repairs, how-tos, and reviews. In yesterday's video, we talked about our new shipping container shop back here, and we also talked about our drainage situation here. So today we're going to take a look at that. So you can see here we've got the water coming out from our French drain, comes in along the shop building there, comes out right here. This whole driveway area also sheds off into here, comes out right here, and then it directs around the side of the driveway here and out through that side right there. The rest of this driveway surface catches enough rainfall that we didn't want to add more water going across here and cause erosion issues. So that's all functioning really well as intended. So we got a little bit of a low spot here. And we talked about in that video how this has been raised up so you can see how much lower this water spot is where that's holding water. We'll walk around that side and take a look at that. Let's walk around this side where we've got our open French drain system. So here we got all of the rain coming off the roof here. So all this water is dripping in here, adding to this, draining through here. It's so nice to walk back here and have gravel, no dirt, no mud, no issues. Look, the dirt pile's falling down. Not sure if you caught that. Okay, so here's our mud hole back here. Let's go up front and see how we're faring. So all this water, you can see we're running off the side here. All this water is coming across through here, and it's being kept on that side of the driveway and running down the driveway here, right where we want it. That's working out good. I dare go traipsing through the mud. I'll do it for you guys. We're squishy today. Okay, so you can see how all this water kind of comes right here and collects. And there was a point in time where this berm had gotten compromised and all this water was running right through here and flooding out this garage, this outbuilding. So for the last couple of years, every time it rains, I'm out here looking at this, seeing how the property lays and what issues we've got. So here we've got our chicken coop that we built. Got chickens in it. They're staying out of the rain today. But when that flooded, I've got a picture of it right here. This whole thing was full of water. We had several inches of water up against that door going into that building. I don't have any photos of it going in these other buildings, but it went in the woodshed, went in the side shed, and had some water on the floor in the garage. So ever since we've made, well, really improving this berm, adding this berm, that has made a huge improvement. And then this drainage system is now going to keep all this water off. You can see all this water right here is standing. We'll eventually smooth this out and put grass back in here, but all that water is running right to there into our French drain system and then running around the side of the garage. You can saw it coming out of the driveway there. So that is working excellent. So we got coming out in the rain, it's the perfect time to look at drainage. So you can see here we've got a nice big puddle. We yanked out a tree earlier this year, so that's got a hole in it. This is pretty rutted out. This hole has always kind of been here. I do have a video holder on the channel where I ended up getting stuck right in here somewhere, but all these low spots I need to come in and fill up. This low spot right here, we actually have a grave for 2 of our chickens, so we need to come in and fill in this low spot as well. And that was always a low spot right here, and I added quite a bit of soil here up against this root. All this has been added. This used to just all hold water, but now we just have that area. We need to add another couple inches of soil, and all this will drain off really well. This whole thing, vegetation came all the way out to here, and couldn't even really get to that tree. So all this was just completely covered in vegetation. You can see it hasn't been seeded in yet, so we need to seed this as well. Cleaned up this whole fence line, ripped out all but a few trees. We got a couple right here. This property is draining so much better than it used to. So we just, you know, it's gonna happen when we have big rainstorms like this. Once the soil is saturated, it's just gonna, the ground just can't take it. This area got a lot of surface water, and a lot of that's because we don't have a good lawn established here. This whole area was tore up, and this last summer we had a big drought, which didn't help the situation. But once the grass is established, it kind of hides. Like, I'm sure a lot of this water, this grass area here, you know, it's hiding. We got puddles all throughout here, but when you look over it, we see the grass and it's kind of hidden. So most of these areas that are standing puddles, they'll dry out pretty quickly after a storm, even though they look like they're pretty good sized puddles right now. But main thing was, I wanted to come out here and take a look at this drainage system, make sure it's working the way we intended it to. That shop building is perfect height, so that shipping container right there, so we can add a little more soil on this side and keep this berm. We could even bring this berm out a little bit further and around, but this is going to do what we want. And eventually, like I said, we'll bring out the driveway a little bit further, which will also kind of further keep that water off of this shop area. Really excited for the future video where we put on this awning up here. It's gonna be really nice for the business to have some additional storage and some cover for the equipment. Would love to have something big enough to park the trailers in, but beggars can't be choosers. Honestly, I'm really fortunate and grateful for what we do have. When we first bought this property, parked the trailers here, and it quickly turned into a mud hole. So we were just parking on the lawn originally. So this whole driveway has been expanded. We're on like phase 4, 5, 6. I don't even know what phase we're on now. So really nice to have full parking in here and have all this. Like I said, we can walk out here and not get all muddy, except for today where I walked in the mud. Hopefully this next spring we're able to seed the lawn again. Last spring we reseeded the lawn. Everything was looking great. It was gorgeous. And then we had a big drought, several months no rain. So everything's pretty much died. All the new fescue seed that I put down died. We did have some Bermuda come up, but it's nature. And honestly, we throw down seed, it's gonna come back next year. And so that's the beautiful thing. All's not lost. We just have to have some patience and wait some time. Well, hopefully that was a good quick update on the drainage situation. Like I said, I always come out here and walk in the rain, so just brought you with me today. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching Thrifty Garage.